Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, you're welcome to this video. I got a couple of questions about Medical University of Gdansk, and I'm going to be answering all of the questions in this video. Without further rambling, let's get right into the video. Welcome back. So before we get into the video, guys, do me a favor, just 2 seconds. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay, and turn on the notification bell. I'll be using the word MUG and GUMED interchangeably, okay. They both mean the same. MUG is the acronym for Medical University of Gdansk, which is like the English, and GUMED is the acronym for Gdański Uniwersytet Medyczny, which is like the Polish version, okay. So if you find me using GUMED or MUG interchangeably, just know that I'm talking about the same school. Now, one of the most common questions that I got was, what is the pass mark at Medical University of Gdansk? Okay, so the pass mark is 60% for your exams, for your colloquiums or tests, for your presentations. Your pass mark is 60%. As for the points, the pass mark is 3 out of 5 points. So yes, 60% is a pass mark. Another question that I got is about the tuition fee and instrumental payment. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the tuition fee for nursing. Okay, so if you want me to talk about other medical courses, just let me know in the comment section below, okay? And I'm going to talk about other medical courses. But for now, I'm going to be talking about the tuition fee for nursing English division, basically. Okay, so for the tuition fee is 23,000 zloty per annum, like 11,500. You can pay that in first semester, and you can pay 11,500 in second semester. And I think the latest date for you to pay is 15 days after the resumption of the semester. Okay, so I know that for the first semester it starts in October, so the latest date for payments is always around that 15th October. So however, there might be some kind of issues with exchange rates or something, and your school fees might not be like the exact amount. Guys, just make sure you communicate that with them, okay? Obviously they will also send you an email telling you still have, you know, a certain amount to pay, but don't ignore the email. Just make sure you communicate with them, because if you don't, for the slightest amount, they can take your name off the student list. So just make sure you make their payments as early as possible. Another question here is there age restriction? Well, I don't think there's any age restriction, okay? Obviously, you don't expect a 14-year-old in the class, right? And yeah, I don't think there's any age restriction. So if you are 30, you're 35, you're 40, you can apply. Another question is, what are the lectures like? Okay, so as for the lectures, I think the teachers are okay. I think they are perfect. I think they are detailed, and I think they take everything seriously, okay? Yes, some teachers give you the presentation like right after the class. Some other teachers prefer to, give it to you at the end of the semester, meaning they want you to make your own personal research on whatever they teach you in the class. Study on your own before they give you their own presentation, and then you can just add that to whatever you studied on your own personally. So yes, the lectures are good. The lectures are okay, perfect. Still talking about the lectures, I'm going to be saying something about attendance. They are very strict with attendance here, okay? I've heard about other schools here in Poland that actually do not care if you don't even come to school for a whole month. Nursing, a whole month. So it's not like that in GUMED. Like, someone else can't even sign your name for you on the attendance list. That's how serious they take the attendance at GUMED. And I think you can only miss 2 classes with a reason, okay? If you're sick, you have to present a sick leave. If you miss more than 2 classes without any reason, you won't be allowed to take the exam, which means you have to write that particular course again the following year. So yes, attendance is very, very important at GUMED. Still talking about the lectures, guys, the schedules at GUMED can be very crazy and annoying, especially in the first year. Super annoying. When I was in my first year, we still had the COVID restriction and everything, and it was very crazy, guys. It was so annoying. Lecture starts as early as 7 a.m. and it can be as late as 8 p.m. Okay, that was in our first year. In our second year, I think 7 p.m. Yes, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But on average, we could finish as early as 4 p.m. on average. Okay, 8 to 4 p.m., 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on average. But on some days, it can be as early as 7 a.m. and it can be as late as 7 p.m. That's for second year. But for first year, yes, we can have as early as 7 and then as late as 8 p.m. Okay, so I don't know what the third year is going to be like. Yeah, so another thing is talking about the practicals. Yes, the practicals, very very good. The first year of the practicals, biochemistry, anatomy, genetics, yes 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 yes, the practicals are good. And at the end of the first year, the practicals with fundamentals and other courses that require practicals and everything, perfect. They are very very good with practicals here. Yes, very good with practicals. And then other obligations that you must fulfill, like the self-study presentation, you have to, it's a must, you must do that. Of course, your assignments, your essay, you have to do everything. Every goddamn thing, you have to do it. Okay, so yes, they are very strict with their lectures and other good stuff. Yeah, I made a video about things about GUMED with my friends, and I'm going to be uploading that video soon. They gave their opinions and just trying to rub minds, and I'm going to upload that video soon, guys. So another question that I got was communication with the teachers. Yes, I think the teachers are accessible. You can always communicate with them. Their emails are always readily available on the GUMED extranet. Yes, so you can always send emails to them if you have questions, if you won't be able to make the class, if you can always send emails to them and let them know your thoughts and everything. I think they also have scheduled time for meeting, like if you want to ask them questions in person. Yes, you can always do that as well. I remembered sometime in my first semester, I think around November, when COVID restriction was still kind of strict, and my daughter's kindergarten was locked for a week because some teacher and some kids had COVID, and they had to lock down the school. Like, I had to take her to class with me, and I remember sending emails to the teachers that I'll be bringing my daughter to class and everything, and they obliged. So which means just anything that's going to happen, like I believe you should always communicate with them beforehand. Like, don't just show up in class with baby and expect that they're going to accept that. I mean, just put yourself in their shoes. Okay, so, and obviously you also want to prepare your child snacks and everything so that she doesn't disturb the class and all that. Okay, so yes, communication with them is good, very good. The admission office, communication with the admission office. Yes, communication with the admission office too is good. I remember sending them lots of emails before I arrived, telling them I won't be able to resume as early as possible in my first year and everything like that. I sent a lot of emails to them and they responded very swiftly. Okay, I remember we were talking about this sometime in the class. I actually thought I was the only one who was disturbing them with emails, and everyone was saying, oh god, I was sending this, I was sending that, and they were responding. Okay, so yes, the admission officers too, they communicate well, as well as the teachers. Yes, so I think that's okay. Okay, so another question is the hostel accommodation. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about this accommodation based on where I stay. Okay, based on what I see. I haven't been to other universities here in Poland or to their dormitories to see what it looks like. Okay, but I'm going to be talking based on where I stay. I stay in Dom 2 at the Medical University of Gdansk, and Dom 2 is like extension of Dom 1. Dom 1 is where they put all of the Polish students, and yes, it's the best dormitory into school. Okay, so Dom 2 is like an extension of where they put the rest of the Polish students that couldn't stay in Dom 1, and obviously they put other nationals there as well, whites, some blacks, again some blacks. And then Dom 2 also has the private rooms. Yeah, Dom 2 has the private rooms and all that, but my floor basically is strictly for student moms. Okay, my floor is for student moms, pregnant students, nursing moms. You can stay with your nanny if you want, you can stay with your husband if you want. Obviously you're going to pay for that, but yes, I stay on the student mom's floor. I stay on the student mom's floor. So yes, we have a playroom as well for the kids. And if you ask me, I think it's conducive enough. It's neat. They clean it every day of the week, except on weekends. There is water. There is everything perfect. Okay, if you ask me, the accommodation is okay. Like I said, I made a video with my friends, about their thoughts about GUMED and everything. I'm going to uploading that video soon. They gave their own opinion as well, based on where the dormitories where they stayed. But as for where I am staying, guys, I think it's okay. I think the dormitory is good. I think it's neat. No issues at all, guys. I don't have any issues with their dormitory. Okay, where I stay is just perfect. The dormitory that I stay is just okay. So to my beautiful moms that want to come with their kids and intend to come to GUMED, yes, they have a floor for us. Those of us with kids, all the screaming and bass with the children. Yeah, we have it. We are all on the same floor, and we have a playroom for the kids as well. So, and it's on the ground floor. Okay, so you don't even need to stress yourself. Everything is just perfect. So if you ask me, the accommodation is okay. Another question is English language. Do they teach in English? Of course, they teach in English language. That's why you apply for the English division, okay? They teach in English language. Even our practicals, our everything, they communicate with us in English language, okay? Everything is in English language. So far, all of the doctors that teach us, all of the doctors that we've worked with at the hospital, they all speak English perfectly, okay? The thing is, some of the nurses don't speak English, okay? Some of the nurses don't, but all of our teachers, they speak English. Yes, expect some goes left and right, okay? Expect it, yes, because it's not their official language, it's not their first language. But then majority of them have like traveled outside Poland, and they've been to other countries, other English speaking countries, and so they speak English fluently. So yes, English is, the teachers in English, everything is in English, okay? Everything is in English. Okay, so another question is, do you have to study Polish language? Yes, so you will study Polish language in your first year and your second year. So the Polish language in the first year, I think, is just basic Polish, and then in your second year you're going to learn medical Polish, and yes, I think it's a bit tougher than what you have in your first year, okay? So yes, they'll teach you Polish language as well, and you must pass it, okay? A must. You must pass it. Okay, so let's talk about this. Someone asked the question, can you study and work? Of course. Almost everyone in my class is working. So yes, you can study and work. So now the choice is yours if you want the work to affect your studies. But yes, you can work and study. Remember the schedules that I told you about, which means whatever job you want to do will probably be at night, because you're having lectures during the day, 7 to 7, 8 to 8, 7 to 8, 7 to 7. There's absolutely no way you might be able to work like that during the day. So just expect that you might end up working at night, and obviously on weekends, okay? So yes, you can work. Someone asks, is it going to be easy to find a job? First of all, what kind of job are you looking for? Number one. Number two, just as with every country in the world, as with every city in the world, job won't find you. You have to find it, and I don't think that comes easy, okay? Depending on the kind of job that you want, yeah, well, it may or may not be easy. You may or may not be lucky. So that's all I can say about finding a job. Again, the type of job you want to do is your choice. Okay? So another question is, are there any better university options? I can only speak for GUMED because that's where I study. And so far, I think GUMED is good. I've heard good reviews from people. I've seen a lot of Polish citizens that are taking transfer from other universities just to come and study at MUG. And I think they like the school. I think the school is quite competitive. So if you ask me, I think GUMED is good. So, but if you want me to make a video on other universities that also teach other medical courses in English, just leave it in the comment section below. I'm going to make a video on that, and you can just pick your choice. So before you select any university of your choice, guys, thank God for the internet. You can always link up with people, connect with people on Facebook. There are communities. You can always ask questions from people. They can always give you your opinions, because yes, there are some schools here in Poland that they just need your money. Yes, they just need your money. They are not ready to teach you, and the course you want to study has to do with someone's life. I'm sure many of us will be like, what's my own, let me just study and get out, and but obviously you're dealing with someone's life. The last question here is how to enroll. This is going to take longer time, and I really don't want to extend this video beyond normal. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to make like a pictorial representation or like a proper video for this, and I'm going to upload it before the week runs out. Okay, so yes, I'm going to do something about that, how you can enroll, the requirements, if there are some agents you can speak with, how long it will take. Okay, so stay tuned to the channel, guys. Meanwhile, we are still in the admission window. Okay, admission is still open for women until I think 31st of July. So even if you don't have all of your documents legalized now, just go ahead and apply, get your interview date, and with time you can always like legalize your documents. Guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, guys. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, like this video and share with a lot of people, okay, as many as possible. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in another video.